everybody. You're listening to the Dennis Prager Show. Let me take a couple of calls. I rarely begin with that, but I will now. And then I have a lot more to report to you, obviously. And in New York City, it's Kara. Hello, Kara. Dennis Prager.
Hello, Mr. Prager. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Thank you for taking my call. I wanted to ask, my choice was that yesterday I was talking with a few friends about the gay marriage debate for the Supreme Court. And I pointed out that the real issue isn't marriage equality, because that's the phrase that they were using, because as Justice Sotomayor pointed out, that what restrictions would be allowed. If it were real marriage equality, then there would be no restrictions at all. And the real argument is about redefining the definition of marriage. And I was told that by asking that question, I was small-minded and bigoted. So I wanted to know, why is it that now just making the question clear is now a bigoted...
Whenever the left cannot answer an argument, they use six herbs: sexist, intolerant, xenophobic, homophobic, Islamophobic, racist, bigoted. Just know whenever a leftist uses the term, it means I don't have an answer.
Yeah, but I find it so sad that we can't even honestly...
Well, that's correct. Yes, you can't. That is correct. You cannot. Once a person on the left has made up his mind, obviously there are noble exceptions, but overwhelmingly what they do is demonize their opponents, so that argument is not necessary. If you're a racist, you don't need to be argued with. You need to be dismissed.
Yes, that's definitely true. I was told I won't even dignify that with a response.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly right. Do you live in New York City, in Manhattan?
I don't live in Manhattan, but I work in Manhattan. So I live a bit outside Manhattan, though.
What is your background? Because to have these views and even work in Manhattan is to render you somewhat like an Eskimo in sub-Saharan Africa.
Oh, well, I'm black, female, young Republican, so...
Oh, you really fit in.
Excuse me?
You really fit in.
Oh, yes, exactly. I usually call myself the human version of the unicorn, so...
Will you send me an email, please?
Oh, yes, I will, of course.
Just put in Kara the Unicorn.
Okay.
Okay, right. Then I'll know who it's from. Actually, I asked, and I owe an apology to you. I asked about 2 months ago for black conservatives listening to the show, and I got quite a response to just send me an email. And I did, and I didn't respond to you, but I would somehow, maybe I could get an intern to do it. I'm overworked. But I would love you to know each other. That's the reason for doing that.